Hey, what's going on? My name is Nick. In this video, I'm going to share the marketing framework we use with our clients to help them generate more sales and more profit and help them scale up their businesses. And the main thing that we do with our clients is we actually run their paid ad campaigns for them to generate more leads and generate more booked sales calls for their sales teams to close high ticket deals. To give you an idea of how we do that, we typically start our clients out on the Facebook ad platform, and then we go and actually expand out to other platforms such as YouTube, Google, TikTok, etc. once we're scaled up a bit. To give you an idea of kind of what costs we're looking at here. See, on this campaign, they're selling a high ticket offer for $7,500 for a coaching program. You can see on this campaign, we're getting an average of an $80 cost per call and about a $46 cost per lead, which is in this case an application. So 16 out of the 28 people that booked it and actually filled out the application went on and booked a call in this case. And so anywhere from $50 to $100 cost per call is what we look for when we're generating sales appointments. There are a few things, of course, that we have to do as well, other than just running paid ads for our clients, because there are supportive things that need to happen successfully to have profitable paid ad campaigns, right? Including the business model structure, the pricing, what kind of sales process are you using? What is your sales message, right? Things like this, okay? Now, one of the other things that we do with our clients is, just like I said, we actually analyze the business model to see if the numbers will even make sense with paid ads, right? And so as you saw on that ad account, we're getting $80 cost per call and a $46 cost per lead. So we can go in and actually look at the numbers with an economic model like this. So we can actually plug in the numbers and see what we're expecting to profit. Okay, so we'll run through a scenario real quick here. If we were to spend $50,000 on paid ads, right? And let's say our cost per call is that $80 cost per call, just like you just saw. We can actually plug in some other numbers such as show rate for those sales appointments. So show rate basically means, how many people out of the people that actually booked a call, how many of them actually showed up to that sales call, right? So if we were conservative and said we had a 65% show rate, which is pretty low, let's say our closing rate is 15%, just as an example. And then let's say we're selling a $10,000 product. And then let's say our average upfront cash collected amount that we're collecting is $5,000. Okay. And let's say cost of goods is just $10,000 in this example. And let's say we're paying 15% to our sales team, to our sales reps, our closers. If all those numbers are true, then we spit out a number here. We can see we're generating net profit on cash collected revenue within a 30-day period, almost 200 grand based on those numbers, right? We can go and actually look at what is our exact cost of acquiring a customer? What is our return on ad spend? What's our ROI? What is our payback period, right? So we look at these numbers, and we can't just go and run ads without having a plan, right? So this is one of the fundamental things that we look at and analyze with our clients, because, for example, if it's going to cost us $200 cost per call, and let's say our closing rate is 5%, we're in the negative by 25 grand, right? So it's super important for us to know, what numbers we need to hit to be profitable. So another thing that we do that is very important to make the ad campaigns profitable, and especially profitable at scale, is we build out a very strategic and simple call funnel. In layman's terms, that's just a page that looks something like this, where we basically sending people to, when they click on your ad campaigns, when they click on your ad on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or whatever it may be, okay, or LinkedIn, when people actually click on your ads, or sending them to a page similar to this in most cases, right? So we built out a simple system, a few steps of pages similar to this, where your prospects can actually get an idea of what your offer is and then proceed to apply and book a call. All right, so I call this the reverse call funnel. That's what we call this automated marketing system, if you will, okay, where we send people to a page that looks similar to this, okay, headline. We actually have a strategically crafted sales video here to pitch your offer and explain why the prospect should go with your company versus other companies, why they should care at all to book a call in the first place, right? We essentially give them all the details in the offer and why it's important to take action. And then your prospects essentially proceed through an application process, and then after they fill out a quick application, they get sent to a page where they can actually book an appointment with you and your sales team. When they do this, a part of this marketing system that I'm speaking of is we actually collect this lead data, and we can see exactly what questions they answered. We can see what their income level is, right? This is an example of a publishing company I work with. We can see exactly which campaign they came from, right? We can track them. We use UTM parameters like this. We also use third-party software tools to understand exactly where your leads and sales are coming from. Another example is right here, right? We can see we pump those leads into a spreadsheet or a feed like this, where you can see all the new leads coming in from your paid ads. Now, the last thing that we do that's very important as well is we actually consult with you and your sales team on an ongoing basis to hold you guys accountable and, you know, make sure that your sales reps are hitting the numbers that we need, right? Because as you saw in the economic model, in that financial model, those numbers are extremely important to hit your profitability goal and your scale, whatever numbers you want to hit for the month, right? So we consult with your sales team on an ongoing basis on closing strategies and sales strategies to keep those numbers where they're supposed to be. And we also consult with you and anyone that might be on your marketing team on what content we need you guys to film for advertising purposes, or in general, just content that we need to use to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of your paid marketing system as a whole. Now, at this point, you're probably asking, who is this for? Is this for any company? We work with companies that are in the online coaching space. We work with some software companies. We work with some online service-based companies. We will also work with a few select local companies that sell high-ticket products and services. And so anything that is in one of those categories that sells a product that is $5,000 in ticket price or more, that is an ideal fit for what we do, because we understand that it's much easier to make $1 million per month by selling a high-ticket product or service than it is to sell something for $200, for example. If that is you and you want to have a conversation about whether this is a good fit to work with us, there should be on this page somewhere around here a link or a calendar where you can book a call and apply, and fill that out. We'll hop on a quick 20-minute Zoom call or a phone call, and we'll see if it's a good fit, and we look forward to working with you. Thanks so much for your time. Have a good day.